Hello, hello, how are you? Quick gossip session um about wrestling this week. Still have the TNA because that was something huge. We had Ariana whatchamacallit, betray her dad, Santino. So that is one of the things that was popular, but let me change it to the thumbnail today. But John Cena and Seth Rollins are in the thumbnail because there are some chatters. Seth Rollins did do a recent interview. Well, he did state recently that after he is done, he wants to go to the baseball, basketball games, and he also wants to produce. He does know that his days are ahead. You have to remember when things in the nature such as people retiring, it makes it that way. So they do think about themselves. So that is one story for today. But let's go on. Seth Rollins is not even that old. Oh, I guess he's 39. So he's almost 40. I mean, 40 is not old. But, yes, Seth Rollins is not the next one to retire. I do know we have AJ Styles. Yeah, he's next to retire. Let's put him on here. And hello, everyone. AJ Styles editing some things. AJ Styles. Let's put him in the hot seat. Should have announced this earlier, but I had the flu shot, so a little bit tired. Oh, hey, Spetty. Hey, everyone. Hey, hello. So, what's going on? Yes, what did you think about that? How are you? Sorry, little Albert had the flu shot, so you know what? Let's bring him in the hot seat since you did talk about it. Let's put 2-for-1. We do have Carmelo Hayes, and thank you, Spetty, and happy Sunday to you as well. We do have Carmelo Hayes, the new United States champion. And yes, what I was saying about AJ Styles retiring, he's going to be the next one. Clearly, Gunther, we all know, is going to be the guy for that. But Carmelo Hayes, the new United States champion. How long was Dragunov the champion? I don't think he was champion that long. Hopefully, Carmelo Hayes doesn't get a short reign. I do know he was chasing that title for a while now. So for him to finally get it, I'm happy for him. Little nervous, don't know. There are a little chatter that Trick Williams is soon going to be main roster bound, and with Carmelo Hayes and the chatter going around, is Trick Williams, is this going to be his way into the main roster, him dethroning Carmelo Hayes? I mean, that would be right on par with creative. That could kickstart a feud with them. Even though they were partners, the last time we saw them in NXT was very random. But, because last time we saw them, they were not friends. But, that's what may happen. Carmelo Hayes may end up losing his title to Trick Williams, who is debuting. I mean, with that title, you can have those open challenges, and you have an open challenge such as Trick Williams that comes. Okay, so let's get the picture on the big screen. Let's get the picture on the big screen. I think he should. Why not? Why shouldn't he? Who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? So I think he should. Who else is going to do it? So no, I think that is a good prediction. Drew McIntyre, I mean, he didn't have his WrestleMania moment. Of course, when he won the big one, it was during COVID. I mean, I think he won again after that, but he's someone that keeps challenging for the title, but it doesn't go anywhere. So let's put him on the big screen. Drew, 2026. I could see him having a mid-card title at best, but let's be nice and see with Mr. Drew. There he goes. Kevin Owens shockingly made an appearance in the crowd at John Cena's final match. Yes, he did make an appearance at John Cena's final match. If you did not see him there, let's see if I can find it online. Okay. Kevin Owens, because I do believe he was at John Cena's last match. He was in the crowd. Don't really think they showed him that long for us to kind of speculate on his injury. He was just shown briefly. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Here goes Kevin. I forgot. It's been so long. At this point, I kind of forgot what happened to him. If we being real. What happened to him again? I know he had a feud. He was going to challenge for the title, and then midway he got injured, right? I think he was going to face Cody Rhodes one last time, but something happened. But again, I forgot because it's been so long since he's been on TV. Again, I thought it had something to do with his neck. He does have a lot of neck issues, so it's not really a surprise that he got injured. But still, I forgot what happened, the extent, and how he even got injured. But here he is, in case you didn't see it. Oh, I didn't say anything bad about him. Don't block us. Don't block. Oh, Kevin Owens is mad that we're talking about him. He wants to block the screen. A minute, I ain't showing this photo. But, okay. Oh my, I'm not showing this photo. I don't know. This photo is huge. Okay. I did all this work. No, this is too much. Okay, so let me put another one on there. Okay, who do you want to win? Well, I put the other photo because that one is too much for me. He's blocking the whole screen. Bianca would be a good pick if she does return. I do feel like, realistically, since it would be AJ Lee's first Royal Rumble, it would be her. For the men, maybe Austin Theory. That would be good to kind of establish him for the Vision. Maybe Austin Theory. I mean, it may be Braun Breaker, but Austin Theory. So, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Austin Theory. Speaking of Austin Theory, let's put him on the big screen. His new look. Okay, let's look at his look. And a lot of people were kind of like sad about his new look, but let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. This is funny because a lot of people are upset about his new look. They don't like the new pants. So let me put it up because this was... Oh my goodness. As soon as I go on X, this is like the first thing that's on there. I'm going to retweet this just to be funny. Okay. This is funny. They say he kind of looks like somebody from the AEW show. The Dark Riders. Let me put it. This is funny. I didn't even get to show you Kevin Owen and him because he was blocking the screen. I mean, I swear. Hopefully. Okay, let me read this. Okay, what's going on? It's what? Oh, it must still be back up there. Oh, shoot. Dang it. But Gunther winning, realistically, I don't really go to wrestling shows as much. But Gunther going to, not the indie ones as much. Gunther going to 2026 as the Royal Rumble winner. I don't know what to feel about that. I don't know if it would really help him. I don't know. Child, what happened to my little This Kevin Owens done ruined it. I don't even know how to share photos anymore. You know what, child? I guess I'm gonna do this then, because he done took over my whole stream. So I'm gonna do this then. Austin Theory. What do we think of his new look? What do we think for his new look? Austin Theory. Oh, sometimes I'm not facing the camera. I do apologize. But this is Austin Theory and his new look. He looks okay. Clearly, he's been in the gym. But again, yeah, I'm probably going to be hanging out with family. And oh yeah, happy holidays to everyone. Again, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Because I do think Bianca Belair and maybe, like I said, Austin Theory, if they want to push him in the division, a return Bianca Belair, or realistically, they would make it be, what's her name? AJ Lee, because it's her first Royal Rumble. It's going to be historic. I mean, if Paige returned, maybe she could win. I mean, if they shock us. I mean, I'm not against Paige returning. It's very clear she wants to come back. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I do like her, so not gonna act like I don't like the girl. She still looks good, Paige. I always liked her makeup. Let's put her on the big screen. Haven't really seen her, and happy holidays to everyone as well. Haven't really seen Paige. By the way, ODB, the wrestler, she's on her indie last farewell tour next year. So that's something. That's something. If Rawlings returns, he's winning the Rumble. What? I don't know. With him winning, you think so? You think people would get mad? That's the only reason why I'm saying it like that. Because, do you think people would be upset? Like, oh my God, he won. He just came back. Because, he kind of would give a Charlotte Flair vibe. Always just leaving and coming back and winning right away. Or Becky Lynch. He would be compared to her a lot if that happens. Let me edit this real fast. But, I mean, I could, with WWE and their booking, I wouldn't really be opposed to it happening. I could see it happening realistically. But, again, would he be dragged for always returning and just getting an opportunity? So, who do you think is going to be a surprise? We got to remember this year is going to be in Saudi. So, do we think a lot of people are going to travel? I mean, I heard Saudi checks pay. So is it going to be a lot of returns, such as people we haven't seen in a while? Or is it not going to be a lot of returns because a lot of people don't want to go to Saudi? I don't know. It could be either or it could be opportunities where some people may not want to go to Saudi, so it gives opportunity to other people that may have not gotten a call. Kind of like a Candice Michelle. You know, if people like a Michelle McCool who usually gets the call, or, you know, someone else, they don't want to go to Saudi, then it gives an opportunity like a Candice Michelle where she may have not been first choice, but hey, she's an option and she may go to Saudi just to be part of the Royal Rumble. Because again, they're going to have to be wearing bodysuits, the females. So I don't see a lot of female legends returning to wear a bodysuit. But Candice Michelle already wears a bodysuit these days. So that being said, it wouldn't be out of her alley to wear a bodysuit. So she already wears it in her motivation speech, bodysuits with sparkles. So she can bring that to the Rumble. So again, people like her, they may come. Yeah, I do see that. I do see NXT. I see Javon Evans going there. What do we think about Javon Evans? Do we think he's getting overpushed? You know, that's something that is used a lot. I don't think that he's been overpushed. Oh, is that one of my moderators? Oh, hello. But Javon Evans, what do we think about him? Leon Slater, clearly they want him to be a WWE superstar. I don't know how long he has on his contract. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I apologize. I'm trying to research as well. But clearly, him being on the NXT deadline poster was a clear indication that WWE wants him. So, Leon Slater signed a long-term contract with TNA Wrestling in October 2023, reportedly a multi-year deal extending into late 2026. So, what does that mean? Okay, so I think he's going. Mm, so let's see. I can't even see the comments no more. Okay, so I'm sorry. I can't even see the comments. Let me move this a little bit. It keeps telling me to sign in like I'm not already signed in on YouTube. I have to be on YouTube to be talking, so this doesn't make sense. I don't think it would be a lot of veterans. Okay. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to make sure I heard you. Oh. Javon Evans, the most athletic person on NXT. Brock Lesnar or Brock Breaker? No, Brock Lesnar or Brock. So Ruka, she did get a nice pin on whatchamacallit, Bailey. So that was a good pin. I mean, Leon Slater, I do like him. I want him to shine. If he needs to go to NXT, I mean, to shine, I guess I'll be happy for him. I mean, I do want TNA to shine. And, you know, people like Leon Slater that would be a top TNA star for maybe 4 years, that'd be cute. And he could do, like, acting or other work or work on his rap career. I mean, I want TNA to also have their own stars where they're known for being TNA stars. It kind of sucks when they have these big stars that are known for being TNA. Then they're part of the partnership with NXT, and then they get signed to WWE, and then TNA doesn't really have any top stars anymore. I mean, we already lost Joe Hendry, Jordan Grace. She was a top knockout. Joe Hendry was the top person in the company. Leon Slater, one of the hottest, freshest TNA wrestler who could probably be a heavyweight champion of TNA. But again, with this partnership, he's probably going to just jump ship and go to WWE. So again, you're building him up just for him to leave. So, it can be a curse, this partnership. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, if you're a TNA star and you're getting a opportunity to go to the big leagues, would you do it? Yeah. But also, a lot of people, especially at that age, they don't want to think about being the top star of TNA. I mean, yeah, he could grow and be a TNA top star. And maybe go to WWE once he built his name a little bit more. But if he's getting offered a contract now and he's young, why would he say no? He's, of course, going to say yes. Chad Gable getting his top spot back. Do we think that's going to happen? Do we think that's going to happen? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Which what's his name? Otis, and who's this other guy? Osaria. What's his other name? The little small guy with him. Akira. I don't know if they're gonna have a job soon. A lot of people are gossiping that they may be released soon in the next batches of release. I am not wishing that on anybody, but I'm just saying with Maxine Dupree, she kind of helped motivate them. She kind of helped give them a storyline, and now with her elevating into the Intercontinental Champion, them two just being backstage, they're not really doing anything. Chad Gable moved on to a new group with, what's her name? Those two brothers and Ivy. So he was done with them. So again, I don't know what they have planned for the other two guys. Otis, I feel like his height maybe was with Mandy Rose, because that was a huge storyline, kind of like Ogre and the Beast kind of thing. That was his big claim to fame in WWE. I mean, I think it was. So I don't know how he can bounce back. I do know this stable he was in was to help him a little bit. I don't know if he has to be heel again. Maybe that's something they need to work with. Him going heel instead of babyface. But let's look up some wrestling news. Okay, Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio has suffered a legitimate shoulder injury while competing at the AAA. According to Bryan, the injury occurred the closing moments of the match when Dominic took a DT from his father. The landing appeared. Oh, that's why I told you to let Rey Mysterio stay away from that man. It's like, no, let me not do that. I know Rey is feeling very sorry, especially if this affects his reign. Like, if he has to give up the title because of this, I know that would kill Rey Mysterio. Mistakes happen. So, I know they love working together. I just don't want Dominic Mysterio to be overshadowed by Rey. That's all. But I know that's his father, and they love working together. And I like both of them, to be honest. I really didn't have hope for Dominic Mysterio when I first saw him, but I do. He is one of my favorites. He has earned my respect. So I'm very sad. He is a good mid-card champion. Like, he does elevate the Intercontinental Championship. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, The Miz. Kind of. So, hopefully he's fine. But, let's keep reading. Those that watch the replay, I post pro wrestling news at least 3 times a week. Please like and follow. We have a Dominic Mysterio that is allegedly injured. Oh no, I don't want to hear this. Nicki Minaj, she spoke today. Oh, that's something else going on in the news. She's trending. Dom injured his shoulder, and this is WrestlingNews.co. Dom, his shoulder taking the DDT from near end of tonight's main event. Alverzo's report, based on how he landed, my presumption is likely a shoulder separation, which depending on the severity could be short-term injury or worst-case scenario surgery. But we won't know anything until he gets elevated. He could barely use the arm at all. The finish of the match saw interference from Penta, who had been removed from the contest earlier due to injury, and Penta stopped. Following with a visually frustrating injury, Dominic shoved his partner El Gordo and walked back alone, favoring his arm. Eventually shook his hand. Ooh, no, that's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that with Dominic. They said he looked upset. Oh no. So, I don't know if this is going to affect his reign. Again, this sucks. I mean, injuries are not planned. He still needs to be tested. He still needs to see how severe it is. So I don't want to assume the worst. I do hope that things are fine at the end of the day. I'm always sitting so far from the camera. I apologize. Still getting used to this. But, very sad that he got injured. I do know, again, that Rey Mysterio, if he was the cause of this, he is very devastated. So I hope he doesn't beat himself too much over this. But again, this is the nature of the game. So much respect to those that put their bodies on the line, right? So let's move on to one last article before I get off. Again, I had the flu shot, so a little bit tired. Uh-oh. Alright, so Booker T takes a jab at Goldberg. So we have Asuka and Goldberg. Remember a couple months ago, Goldberg said something about Asuka, and he thought that some kid beat his reign for being the longest reigning person with the win streak who never got defeated. Remember, Asuka at some point, she beat his reign. Okay, let me just go ask Asuka Goldberg streak. Let's do this. The Asuka Goldberg streak refers to WWE star Asuka surpassing legendary wrestler Bill Goldberg's famed undefeated streak. Okay, with her own dominant run in NXT lasting 914 days and being broken by Charlotte Flair. Okay, so it's the undefeated streak. Okay. What was, you know what? I'm about to ask ChatGPT. Yes, we have to start using AI now, so let's do this. What was Asuka's streak compared to Goldberg's? Because I don't remember this. So, let me read. Okay, so what did Booker T say? So, you know what I think, man? Again, this was during his podcast, Hall of Fame. Let's give him a shout out. The Hall of Fame podcast. Sometimes Booker T can say some things that are off the wall. So, I do want to give you that disclaimer. Again, you know what I think, man? And I hate to say this because he was asked about Goldberg. Comments toward Asuka undefeated streak. So someone asked Booker T about what Goldberg said about Asuka. You know what I think, man, and I hate to say this. I hate to say this because Goldberg, a friend of mine, he expressed, adding that Mark Henry is another wrestler commentary that's a good friend of his who has also made comments he doesn't agree with. I think these old guys, he's talking about Mark Henry too. So that's more mess. Okay, so we have double shade. I guess we like that, don't we? But, okay. I think these old guys, that was shade. These old guys need to stay out of what these young guys are doing. We had our time. And for us to think about in any way knocking what these young guys and what these young girls are doing today is just totally out of bounds. Booker T continued to criticize how some of his peers have negative things to say about the current day wrestlers in the industry. I heard Mark Henry say that he was disappointed with AEW for changing the name of World's most strongest slam to the world most dangerous slam, for Will Hobbs. He recalled, come on, you're not doing it anymore. So why would you got to be trying to get some clicks? That's got to be a joke. I'm serious. This got to be a joke. Oh, so he even defending AEW Booker T. So I don't know. Again, he's very unpredictable. Sometimes he will talk about AEW in a bad way. Sometimes he will talk about, I guess, about them in a good way. So there goes that with Booker T. So we had our Booker T segment for tonight. Let's put him on the screen. We might as well. Let's see if we have a picture with him and Goldberg. I'm glad he did get inducted into the Hall of Fame, Booker T, because I always did like him, because, yeah, I did like him growing up. So there goes our Booker T and Goldberg. I mean, this was years ago. I guess this was when they were young, right? But here they go. So, Booker T making headlines as usual. This is your wrestling gossip this weekend. I mean, I did 30 minutes. I will be back soon. But, again, I don't feel well, but I am going to maybe take a nap soon. But this is Markel's World. I got a lot of errands to run, but this is Markel's World. All things pro wrestling news, my life. See you guys on the next video. I also post as well TikTok, X, Blue Sky, Markel's World. But this Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news, my life. See you guys on the next video, YouTube.